Great. How are you doing, Craig? Good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, doing pretty good. How about you?
Doing good. Thank you. Thank you. We at the tail end of summer, it seems, although it's pretty much autumn. We're having a very warm entry into autumn.
Oh yeah.
Lots of sunshine. Actually, we're having heat waves here. So
Oh
yeah, the
wow.
weather's good. Weather's good. I see you guys still having cold weather.
Yeah, it warmed up over the weekend, and I thought we were done with the cold, but then yesterday was pretty cold. Um,
Yeah.
hopefully, this is the tail end now. Now that
Mhm.
actually spring.
So it's like spring here,
Mm.
but we should be going into autumn. So I think in the next 2 weeks it should cool down, but we'll see. So musically, what's happening?
What's happening? Well, trying to think. Wait, we spoke in December, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that was the last single I put out, that song.
Hmm. Hmm.
Then I've done uh quite a few gigs. I've been doing this kind of residency in my neighborhood, at this place every other Saturday, which has been going pretty well. I kind of mix up, do a mix of originals and covers there. Um, but it's been a nice thing, and had a couple other band shows, and been writing quite a bit, and actually just starting to think about getting um, dates booked to start working on a new record. Because I have a lot of some kind of have a backlog this of songs at this point, which is good. It's good to be in that position. It's going to be hard to choose which ones to do. Um, so and otherwise, I think you saw that the music video I made, I put out last year.
How did that go? Because it was in
Yeah,
some
well, it's
competition.
still going. It's still I'm still kind of getting the final bits of juice out of that. that it because it got into a bunch of film festivals, and the last one I'm actually awaiting word on. It was this called the Round International Film Festival in Barcelona. Um yeah, I was up for best music video. So I think it actually, maybe even by Friday, I should have a word on that. Either way, it's still an honor to be to nominated, and especially Barcelona being a city that, I think it was
And you visited
my
recently as well.
history. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so it's been pretty good.
Hmm.
Um and just trying to the one well just trying to branch out to, I think, I don't know if you maybe if we discussed it last time. There was that a venue in New York that's been my main venue that closed. Well, it had three
Yes.
stages. two of
Yes.
two of them are now closed, so that was a bit of a gut punch. So I've been trying to branch out and find new places. So I've been going to some new open mics, and kind of just trying to kind of get back into, see what the new stuff, where the new places are in the city.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that's been good. It kind of feels like starting over in a way, or kind of how it was when I first moved to the city and was just going out and checking out all these different rooms. So I'm trying to just find new places, um, and yeah, and just kind of extend my uh, network. So I think we just confirmed a show at a room that I've played
Hmm.
a couple of times over the years, but it's been a while. This place in the East Village.
Oh,
So that
lovely.
Yeah, that'll be towards the end of April. Uh,
Okay, wonderful. So your most recent live performance was at Rockwood Music Hall, Lower
mhm.
East, New York. How did that go?
Pretty well. Like I said, that's the remaining room there, the first stage, the original stage. Um, and we had a good crowd, and we played the new music, and we debuted a new cover.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh, wonderful.
so yeah, it was good. Um, yeah, that the room. I mean, the sound is always great in that room. The
Mhm.
piano is a little heavy. I mean, especially compared to this piano. So it's you always
Yeah.
notice that difference, especially when I'm doing, the faster, you
Yes.
know, more piano centric stuff that you feel it in your hands, like, oh, you feel a little more sluggish. But other than that, no, it was a good gig. I felt good, and yeah, there was a band that played before that had a lot of people stick around, so that was nice. We had some extra people see us because of that.
Oh, that's
Um,
good. That's
yeah.
good.
hmm
So New York is loving your music.
Uh, yeah, for the most part. I
That's
mean,
wonderful. Yeah.
yeah, I've been
That's
getting a
wonderful.
good response, and it's this kind of new feeling of being like, becoming like an elder in the scene somehow because I've been around. So that's been nice.
Well,
Um,
good musicians get better, they say. Well, Billy Joel's music's very prominent in your own music. I think he's been influential in a way to you growing up and that kind of thing. So recently he performed with Sting.
oh yeah, right.
So did you manage to get
No,
to,
no,
yeah?
unfortunately, no. I don't. Was that in New York? I don't know if that was in New York.
No,
I
it
know.
wasn't. It wasn't
Yeah,
in New York. It was outside of New York.
yeah.
So that was interesting. And well, they're getting on in years, but their music's just getting better. So I think that's what happens in the art world. Somehow we don't age.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's true. So Craig, you performed with your band at this gig at the Rockwood Music Hall. Can you tell me more about your band?
Yeah. So, well, my drummer, named Matsu, or Hiroyuki Matsura is his full name, from Japan. He's been with me, going on about maybe 8 years, maybe even a little more, maybe 9. Um, so he's been my regular guy for a while. Recently started working with a new bass player, a guy by the name of Tony Tino, who's a New Yorker and someone who's been around the scene for a bit, and it's been great. He's a great player, and he also sings harmony, which I haven't had in the band for a while. So it's nice to have somebody doing that again because it really helps, especially playing as a three piece. So yeah, we have a good rapport and we have a good working relationship now. Um, for some bigger gigs, or sometimes I'll bring in my producer, as a guitar player, and he's been playing with us a bit over the last year, for shows that when I want to do something more than just the three piece. Um, so yeah, the band's in a good place.
So,
Um,
would you say that musicians develop, say, like a family relationship eventually because you guys work so much together? Does that happen with musicians?
sure. Yeah. I mean, it does become familiar after a while. I mean, this band has mainly been local. I haven't really gone on the road with these guys. In the past, I've toured with the band, but so we haven't had that level of of closeness, but maybe at some point. But it's definitely very comfortable, and there's just a good understanding. I mean, Umatsu gets really, I think, has a good feel for my songs, and when I bring something new in, he's very good at kind of like helping flesh it out and offer ideas and how to switch things up. um, and and Tony's offers a really good perspective too. He just has a good feel and a good sensibility about the kind of music we do. So it's definitely very comfortable, and it feels nice to have to be easy.
Well,
Um,
that's good.
working.
And that synergy, would you say that shows in the music? Because I mean, we're
Oh yeah,
hearing, yeah, so that
sure.
synergy does show, it works together. Wonderful.
Yeah,
So it's good to know that band members don't fight in the band. That's good to
yeah,
know.
yeah.
So, so Craig, let's talk about your recent trip to Mexico, Mexico.
Oh yeah.
So the
Uh,
music, your performance. the audience, sights, sounds, and you did some touristy stuff as well. So you go ahead and tell me about that.
Yeah, it was kind of I mean, it's a place I've wanted to go for a while, and I'd heard pretty good things about the music scene, and I knew a couple people. I mean, one a friend of a friend who works in the industry who lives there, and then another musician, a keyboard player who's been there for quite a while, who's uh yeah, pretty established there. And so I just kind of went and I went out and saw music every night and then did get to play a bit. Um I sat in with a swing band at this very cool venue there. And then just kind of hit the open mic scene a bit. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to get a feel for what goes on there. Um and it was great. I saw some great players there. I was pretty impressed about with what I saw. Um, so yeah, I hope to go back and
It's
um,
wonderful.
yeah,
That video you shared on Facebook of you playing with them.
yeah.
Uh, what was that like? What was it like, the audience? It was electric to watch. So how did that feel?
That was great. I mean, considering I just met them, and they just were very inviting, and I wound up staying to play more than I thought, and they brought me back for the encore. Yeah, the crowd was very into it, and it just it's one of those things where you realize how music is an international language. I mean, I do speak Spanish, so pretty well, so I was able to communicate. But it's even if I didn't, it would have been it would have been fine to get up there with them. So yeah, it was great. Super nice guys, and we're in touch on the social media. So maybe we'll do something again.
That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that, Craig. And it was wonderful to watch as well. Thank you for sharing that. That was beautiful. And so you have some music for us tonight?
Yeah, I can play a couple of things. This is one that I've been playing with the band quite a bit in the last year, actually. It was to kind of become our like a staple. Um, this is called this is a little bit of a New Orleans inspired song. It's called She's Gone and I'm Good for Nothing.
Okay, go for it.
All right. She keeps me waiting, I'm so afraid that she'll be letting me down. I say I'll give it just another day, but oh, not a word or a sound. And I must be misreading her subtle signs, 'cause I never saw her leaving me here. After a moment we were so aligned, she would turn around and just disappear. I always thought we'd turn into something more, but now she's gone and I'm good for nothing. So many days she don't come around, burying my head in the sand. All of the feelings have to peter out for reasons I don't understand. And I have to believe there's a silver lining to all this sadness flooding my brain. After these years on the losing side, it took all my strength just to maintain. I always thought we would end up somewhere
Marvelous. That song actually deserves to be a hit. It's brilliant.
Thank you.
And you play it beautifully as well. It's lovely. It's a good tune. So, Craig,
Mm,
All the Hate in the World, is that part of your list, song list tonight? Because tomorrow is Human Rights Day in South Africa.
right.
And so the theme of today's show, well, it's about human rights.
Hmm.
And so while we're at it, before you play the next song, what does human rights mean to you?
Um, well, I mean, I think it just means equality for all people. To me, it's something that it should almost go without saying, but clearly it doesn't because a lot of people's rights in parts of the world um, are not respected or protected. So, I think given the state of the world now and a lot of the things going on, I think it's uh, more important than ever to stand up for these things because you realize that civilization, I mean everything, it's how far we've come, but it's all tenuous, um, and
Mhm.
you know um, if the trend towards autocracy, as in if that continues, then yeah, I mean, I think it's only going to be bad for human rights. So I think yeah, it's just incumbent on everyone to, in their own part, in their own place in the world, to stand up for these things because we can't just assume that everybody has the best interests of these people at heart, especially governments and corporations, and it's just so it's yeah. I mean, I guess it's never going to be never not going to be an issue, or it's not like we're going to get to a point where like okay, it's all good. So it's a continuous struggle, I think.
And every voice counts, especially for us in the art world. We can promote a different type of voice through our work,
Sure.
and if it eliminates some of the evil, even if not all, but some of it, if our work can do that, because the wonderful thing about art is it brings people together and the message grows bigger. I like that part of it. So, is it possible for you to play All the Hate in the World? I love that song.
Yeah, I didn't rehearse it, but I will. So hopefully I don't screw it up, but I can do it. Um,
Well, I think it'll work out. It would be perfect for Human Rights Day.
right. Okay. Um, oh, I forgot to turn my phone off. Okay. Throwing out words, you don't know what you said. Rubbing your eyes, but it won't heal your head. You've been waiting for the moment to spark. Whoa, leading you on. No more days in the dark. No, no, now's your time. Yeah, it's your time. And all the hate in the world is bringing you down. You can just turn away and tune it all out. Put all that fears in a bottle, send them floating away. Take all the pain in your heart, live it out
your time as it all just unfurled right before you. You had hardly to try, no, nothing to fear, and you built up so high, whoa, it all came so clearly, oh, so clear, and all the hated worlds keep bumming you out. You can just close your eyes, block out the sound. It only hurts for a moment, then the feeling subsides. Then you're back on your feet, ready to fight, to fight. Always moving on forward, never seeing what surrounds you, believing only what you know. Better run for cover, 'cause they're circling around you this time. This time, and all the hate in the world is bringing you down. You can just turn away, tune it all out. Put all their fears in a bottle, send them floating away. Take all the pain in your heart, live it out loud. Out loud. Oh.
Wonderful, Craig. I think that was brilliant, especially since you say you didn't practice it. Brilliant. Absolutely wonderful song.
Thank you.
And you may go ahead and play whatever else you prepared for us tonight.
Okay. Maybe I'll do one on guitar. I didn't.
Yeah, please. That'd be lovely.
Okay. Pretty sure I've done this one on here before, but this is a song called "Dissipating Energies," and it's a song about being in a relationship and giving more than you're receiving.
You better say what's in your heart, 'cause that's how real connection starts. And if you end up all alone again, at least you know you did your part. Old emotions come and grip you from behind, they drag you to the ground. Buried feelings, ones we thought we'd never find, they creep out in the night. suicide, dissipated energy. You showed her everything too fast, without a plan to make it last. And when she only pulled away again, you saw the conversation end. Past confessions, you never kept your cards too close, you held them to the light. Mixed impressions, when you showed yourself the most, that's when she turned into a ghost. Oh, 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 the tears that we cry from dissipated energies. Whoa, oh, oh, a feeling denied, just dissipated energies, and we're crucified again. But will the cycle ever end? Hesitations come and breed inside your mind, question what you had. Bad vibrations, all your fears are brought to light. Is the feeling ever right? Dissipated energies. Whoa, whoa, we live and we die from dissipated energies. Yeah. Whoa,
Wonderful, wonderful, Craig. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So is that it, or you have one more?
All right, I'll do one more short one. This is the shortest song I've ever written. Actually, it's called Headlines.
Sorry, Craig, what is it called?
It's called Headlines.
Headlines all around me, headlines that fill my head. They linger till the morning, they send me back to my bed.
Wonderful. Thank you very, very much. Thank you
Yeah,
for
thanks
your
for having
time.
me.
Thank you for the performance. And just thank you for making time for us. I know you have a very busy schedule, and we're very grateful. Thanks a lot, Craig,
Sure thing.
and hope to see you again soon.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Have a blessed week ahead. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.